How the hell are ya, you stinky queefs? Galactic Criminal here. Today we got a brand new music video from Shrine of Malice for a sick-ass track from their most recent album, Shoal. This is video number 4 for these guys. I mean, that's impressive in and of itself. If you've never seen one of my reactions to these dudes, you're not familiar with the band, they are my favorite, some blackened deathcore out of Las Vegas. Their newest album, Shoal, of which I actually had put as tied for Album of the Year 2019, along with Shadow of Intense Melancholy. So I guess you could say I hold these guys in pretty high regard. Now, it's actually been a minute since this track specifically has popped up in the playlist, so have I heard this song before? Well, yes I have. Am I still very much excited to hear it again, only now with a music video? Well, yes I am. Shrine of Malice, Infernal Darkness with a 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh, dude, it's so frickin' evil. Evil. I mean, honestly, if this is the only track from these guys that you've ever heard, and to this point, and this, you don't at least somewhat understand why this album I have at number 1. It's just, I can't help you. I can't help you. It's so fucking evil, so fucking awesome. I mean, and it has a very similar style and vibe to the newer album from Shadow of Intent, because they went a little bit more the death metal route and like the deathcore death metal route rather than like symphonic, which is, it's still there, and that's the reason why that one stands up at number 1 as well for me with Shadow of Intent, because that element of it, I really love that fucking the symphonic element, and this band has a little bit of that, but it's a little more atmospheric than symphonic. It's got like a keyboard kind of sound going over top of it, dude, to kind of fill the sound out a little bit, but it's not as like abrasive or over the top as Shadow of Intent somewhat tends to be, which is good. I still like that shit. The vocalists, though, I battle myself back and forth as to which one I like more, because they both have a somewhat similar cadence and deepness that they can get to, and also go back to the highs and use a nice variation of that within each and every single track, and making sense almost each and every time is fantastic. What I like more so about Shrine of Malice are the drum patterns, dude. The drum patterns are so friggin' brilliant and cool. Listen to this song again and focus on the fucking drums, especially within like the first like minute of this track, dude. It's just unbelievably cool, where it, like any other band could have just used a simple blast beat through the entire thing with maybe a couple of fills here and there to just go through this entire song, and that could be okay, dude. But when you have like a little bit more of like an intricacy to the drums and more technical nature to the drums, it's that much friggin' better, dude. Again, on top of the very eerie sounding guitar and that fucking the bass in this thing, dude, is very heavy. Being somewhat slower band a lot of the time, you can definitely feel that almost genty style fucking bass kind of like pulling up behind the rear, I guess you could say. But I mean, like, you listen to it loud enough, just like the bass in it gives you that sinking feeling as well, dude. Just the ominous evil nature of this album, just end to end, is absolutely brilliant. I honestly could not say enough good things about these guys, and they're so friggin' young. I mean, the singer, he's what, like 19, 20 years old, and like got so much career ahead of him. If his fucking COVID ever goes away, it'd be sick if these guys came around my area. They're all the way on the other side of fucking North America, so who fucking knows? But I would love to see this shit live. Hey, if you fuckers hadn't ever heard this song before, have never even heard of the band before, what did you think? Is it your favorite deathcore band now? It had better be. Let me know in the comments below. Of course, there'll be a link in the description for this video, so you can go and watch it for yourself, full screen, full audio, and get the full experience. And as always, have yourself a fantastic evening.